Hey, how you doing? Going good?
Yeah, it's okay.
And yeah, that's recording. Okay. So once again, we're focusing on just like if we're underwater, so practicing more like softness today as opposed to the structure, moving, being rooted, and all that type of thing. Today we're just practicing almost like you're doing the warm ups the entire time, right? Like you're doing these, and, all those, just kind of loosening it up. Just same with this. Although you might not want to do that one, but if you do, but same idea. It's just fun. Because you can do it this way. That's just the one way to do it. You can just do it this way. Right? Without seeing this. You just letting it all go. Right? You can feel it inside those. Well, feel comfortable. There's that same feeling of dropping, but you're just going, you just drop on the inside. You don't see it, but you can feel it. You can feel it. That's the important part. So we'll focus on that. So just relax, everything sinking to the ground, kind of relax. Stand up, but do it real gently here. Not with power, but just, or maybe a little power, but use it real light. Like they call this move two fish sometimes, right? Two fish. Like you're underwater. Let the move go, let it go, let it go. And that makes you simple. And here. So you don't have to step out too long on these ones. You just step probably as comfortable as you can. Kind of just a normal step if you were walking. Sink, let it all sink in. And continue. Relax, everything drops. And everything drops on the left side. And the right side. Oh, I have a little extra move there. And then here, let it all sink. Turn. Yeah, that's actually the same realizing. I actually don't want to go too slow because when you go too slow, it's actually more strenuous than if you just let it just go like natural. Whatever speed you're naturally, whatever speed your body wants to naturally go. You're practicing on this, really practicing on trying to be as comfortable as possible when you're doing this. Especially at the end of the move, you just really want to relax. That actually kind of creates the momentum for the next move. Like for here example, so you relax, but it kind of winds you up to do this. And relax, push down. And now that part, you don't have to lift the knee either all the time. You can also just go here like on the toe or just lift a little. And then different ways to do it, you know? What you do want to do is always move a little here first. So like this starts to move, and everything catches up, then this goes there. It's just a little bit ahead of the rest of the move. You know, pushing down from here. Let everything relax and sink into the right leg and just relax, come back. You said you're going fast, you just turn the foot over. You can lift up or not, doesn't matter. And then you see from here, you do the same move like this, like just by you're on your toe. Instead of going like that, you can just go. Instead of boom, it's just, you don't have to stomp, but I'm just saying. Then you're on your toe and then, oh, actually you don't, sorry, you don't see me. I can't, I gotta see what I'm showing you. There you go. So, yeah, like on this part, relax. Then instead of going here, right? Instead of doing that, you do the same move, but it's just, you just do it. You round up, you just move your foot over and either do that or that. Still on my toe, right? On the ball of my foot. And then instead of going, and then you just go, as opposed to, right? Instead of doing that, you just go. And then this really, you can see the underwater part on that. You're still using your waist, right? And then do you feel, if you turn your waist, do you feel it? Is it straining anywhere?
No. That's all good.
It's good. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, just focus on here, turning, but you wanna do it gently so that you don't turn, you know, and then just see how far you can, you know, and if you can turn comfortably, then yeah, you're good. Let me see, let's go back, let's do that part of the form over. So from here you go, relax. Turn. Just like you're underwater, you turn from here, and then everything's followed. See, I'm already turning back the other way. Or starting to, right? The waist is ahead of it. Sorry, I lost where I was. Okay, here. Right, using my waist, turning, then the arms go. And the legs go like turn, turn, turn. And then it's catching up. Now turning my waist, turn, turn, turn. And then turn the waist the other way. Like if I'm underwater, right? You can just like if you're underwater and you try this, right? There's like a little bit of resistance. But you're not really pushing against resistance too much, or you are, but kind of cutting through gently, right? Like you do when you're swimming, right? You go through here, then to get the more resistance, you pull this way. So you kind of run through the water. Anyway, so yeah. Here. Switch the camera. I just see where I was. What was that? And here, same thing here. You just kind of go through real easy now. Let the arms float up like if you're underwater. Let it sink. Then you turn. Now you're going through, but instead of stirring a pot, you kind of just letting the arms just kind of go, relax. Like a wave takes you down this way. You kind of resist your legs, you can come back. And you don't want to go that low though. Just let it, I mean, you can if you want, but you can just go do a little bit higher. Still doing the same move, still winding up the legs and all that, but it's just a little bit higher and lighter, you know? So anyway, I did those moves over, but so we can go over these, or actually, can I see you do it from here? Don't worry about the form, just keep on doing it the way you're doing it. But yeah, just do it from there. Pretty good. That's good. I just remembered. I just remembered the last time we were practicing, and I think I said I was about to say, no, the difference between the two is this, and then the thing cut out.
Yep.
But it wasn't. But I was gonna say, I just remembered was this. Okay, so here. All right. So when you do these ones, the ones first one you repeat 3 times. Okay. First of all, remember this. It's kind of here, kind of like that. 45, like from here, 45 that way. Yeah. So you have a little leverage here, because if you're close, you couldn't hold them back, right? It's kind of here, but you're not out here either. But it's like 45, maybe a little closer, but not much. And then same here. If it was here, they could. I remember that vividly because they do that shit to me all the time. It used to piss me off. Pow! They punch me. I punch
Oh
myself.
no.
So yeah, that should be like here, or here too. They do it a lot of times. My hand would be here. Yeah, it's more here. Anyways, Yeah, I just remember that. Well, it doesn't have to be that strict, but just more or less. I'm comfortable here. And anyways, and it's so okay, up here. Now this one goes. What I was gonna say, the difference between these are this one goes out that way, right, and comes back.
Mhm.
Well, let's just do one at a time. That's what I was gonna say. That's what. So okay, let's say you've just done this move with the right hand, just to the right, and uh okay. so this comes to here, and then it just goes. There's like a little vortex. You don't have to really. There's different ways to do it. You can do it with a stretch and all that, but right now you're just gonna do it like someone's pulling your arm, stretching. There's actually an exercise like that where the other person is just doing these gnaws on you and almost getting you, but then letting you escape, then almost getting you and letting you escape. And this move is what you're doing. Anyways, so it's an escape when someone's grabbing you. But in this case, it's like you're underwater, and it's just there's like the current just takes you this way. Right? Oh, another thing I should say too, just and yeah, it actually works with the water thing too. It's just so there's a thing like body leads the hands. It's a thing in Tai Chi, right? Where like you don't do an arm like I don't go punch like this, right? The arms, the body does it, right? The body does it, and then that sends the arms out. The arms just go, but it's not the arm move, right? It's the body. Well, then there's also later you learn hands lead the body, but it's the same connection, and it's like in this one, and that's like if someone does an arm lock on you, right? Like it's not really your body doing the move, but they attack here, so that leads it. But then the body does have to connect to it, otherwise the arm's by itself, right? So it goes here, and then there's moves like that later. We're not doing that here, but like you have stuff like that too. But that's not right here though. Here you're just doing that part, and then not following it. But so you go here, and it goes to here, and it's right here. Just from the side, it goes here. Now it's gonna go. When it goes to here, it's gonna go here. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Oh, I know. Sorry. It's here. I turn. Go there. Now through. Actually, I just realized it's not over here. It goes to here, and then right now this hand, same idea, but okay, you're starting to here, and you're going here. Right, kind of elbow first. Then you go. Same thing, but on this side. And you let it go. You push it this way. Like in order to go here, you'd have to do this, right? But instead, you just kind of push it this way. Well, or it's like this. Some pulls this, or like the current goes that way, but you don't want to get carried away with the current, right? Like that. So you start to get carried away with the current. You let it go, but then you add just a little bit with the leg, right? Pushing into the leg here. So you go. So instead of getting falling over, you go. You get ahead of it a little. And do this. Now it's kind of over here. You don't really take it over here, right? Here. Move your body to this side of it. Now you go through. Now you go through. It's kind of a weird move, right? It's real liquid. So we put it together, and it should make more sense. So now the coordination between the two could be here. So you're going right. The current just brings you down this way, right? And then same time as this one does this, this one does this. Remember, it's just like these, but different angles. So it's here. Now, the same time as this one goes back that way, this one goes that way. So it goes like this. Now they meet more or less and turn. Now, but when they're still about here, this goes through. See, so here, this one comes in, and this one goes out. And then here, out of the way. You just get your body out. You're not really doing this. What you're doing is you're going like something's going to hit you, and you're getting your body out the way. You see that? You're just moving. Oh, you're really just moving here, except for you don't come back this way. You're over here, but not completely because you got to have a little left for going a little farther. And turn the way, goes through. Good. That's it. Don't worry too much about right now. Don't do this part right now. Same that for putting right now. Just I mean, it doesn't flow, but you don't have to do this right now. Save that for little resistance. Like that's when you're winding up a little. Right now, we don't need to wind up right now. That's just use the waist, right? So for now, just do and that what you want is a like a big move from here, like a you want this to go like a ball. Right, big from here, a big turn, and then a big turn. And on this part, yeah, don't do the bend part yet either at all. Here, just do it here, because later, like all this is for power and stuff. So don't worry about that yet. Just make it big. And then what happens is when you're relaxing here, you can't help and you're pushing with this leg and all that. You just naturally sink. You don't want to try to sink. You just want when you're actually using power, you'll just do that automatically. So don't worry about that yet. We'll go back to that plenty. These because they take a while to learn. You're actually learning pretty quick. Well, you notice we're staying on this part for a minute just because it's a little more difficult. Anyway, so you have that. You have for the basic circles. It's like three of those, right? And then you go this way. Yeah, you kind of turn out the way just a little bit. You don't have to keep going twist like that, but just kind of get out your way. It's like you're going out like this. I'm getting my right side out the way. Like if I had your arm and locked it, made you do this, right? And right here is where chest and shoulder is. You use that as a locking, right? So using this to like push right here. But it's really not, for now, don't do this. For now, just do that. Yeah. You know what I mean? You just, instead of doing Yeah, instead of doing this, it's like you just pull them across that. Just post up. Then later you add that. When they're already all stretched out and you've done that, then you turn over. Right, when they're all the way out. But don't do that right now. Just like I said, just all right, now you go here. Right. Oh, and you know what? Actually, I was thinking it was here, like the hips here and the stuff here. Actually, people, sometimes they do it right here, like with the hips
Oh,
here.
the ribs.
They do it right above the hip sometimes.
Okay.
So we can go back to that. I gotta ask a teacher about that because yeah, that's a little confusing. I was seeing somebody else do it the other way, who's a grandmaster. But anyways, as long as that's good, it's good leverage. It's all right. As long as it make it comfortable. You know? So, anyways, here. Now you go kind of get out of the way of it. Now you go into the move. This one is gonna go this way through and then come back. So I gotta that move I have to kind of go just do it. Oh, I'm not used to breaking that one. I'm sorry. Here. Okay. I got it. So from here, this goes here. This is on the hip. Now, as this one comes in, this way, it's kind of same as the other one for that part. This one just simply goes out. So you go here. This one comes in. This one's going to go out that way while this one's coming in. No. You know, on this one, I got to just do the move first because it's funny to coordinate when you think about it too much. I'm just used to feeling the coordination more than thinking about it. So let's do each one by itself. So yeah, so it's going to be from here. I'm going to keep your hand on your hip here. Oh, by the way, this is right about your eyebrow.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Out, when it comes forward. No. So you gotta move here, but then you kind of do it that way too. Here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's just kind of a funny move trying to do it by itself. That's why I like this part of the set. It's really hard to. It's weird. It's there's so much stuff in it. Yeah. So, anyways, okay. Now the other side from here. This hand, and you just go here, get out the way of it, and then it's more this way. Like on this side. But it doesn't come over here. It just goes. Yeah, actually, it's this part too. It goes. So from the side, I should have showed you from the side actually. So right. It's a funny move to try to do. It's just one hand actually. Those is a lot of coordination in that. There's always this coordination between the two. So then when you do it with one hand, it's kind of like that one gets real confusing. So let's just do them now with two hands and put the coordination together. It should be easier. Okay. So here, and you go. You're in the right leg, out, push, 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 push in the middle. Now this one goes here. So on this one, you don't really want to come all the way over here and do that. There's moves where you do that, but on this one, it's more you keep it on this side of your body. Right. So yeah, actually, so when this one is doing this one is over here actually, and then it goes through. Yeah, and this one it only goes through once. It's kind of longer though, right? It goes through. Whereas the other one you do this right here, and you come back to here, and then do this, then go through, do this, go through. On this one, it's different. On this one, it's like here. It's this is always a. This has been a real confusing move. So I never expect anybody to get this one right away. It took me years before it made any sense. Partially because a lot of people in the class didn't know what the fuck they were doing, so they'd show me, and it was really confusing.
Oh no.
I tried to just pay attention to the good ones for the most part, though. But even they all did this one different, so it was really weird when they went. Anyway, so instead of here, through, here, through. This time it's going on. It's going like as this is going out. This one goes in, through. Now, as it's turning, it goes. I'm sorry, it goes through, but it turns. So through, and as it's doing this, this one comes in. Goes in. Now, like that. So it's like the way the current goes like this. Sorry, I lost my coordination. Sorry, it's a funny move. This is a really the hard. This has got to be the hardest move in the form to break up. I'm serious. It's really good. Okay. Here. Now, you're actually only going to do that move like 2 or 3 times. So let's go. That's actually really. I mean, you probably have way too much to think about already with that move. That's probably pretty good.
Okay.
As long as it's not confusing, is it fairly clear? Like from the, or maybe you should see it from the side real quick. So just see the other angles here, or from both sides. Now we're gonna go. The next move is here. So here's I got this changing angles. Let me see what I'm. See what I'm doing. All right. Let me go, so this time instead of just doing this, after I've gone here, okay, on this side, as this comes over, this is actually going to do this. In the front, it looks like this. Get out the way. All right. Get out the way here. Get out the way here. Now, when I'm getting out of the way here this time, the only difference is, as this, instead of going over here, I'm going to turn over here. And I'm doing this. So, once again, turn, turn, turn. Now, when I turn this way, this closes in. And the next move is, and you repeat it. Yeah, so, you should see it from different angles. It probably makes more sense. You seeing it from different angles.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, more angles.
That was the same thing. Seeing it from one angle probably doesn't make a lot of sense. Not these moves, you know.
Uh-huh.
Now, kind of winding up here, but just do it really lightly. You don't have to sink lower. And then you unwind, wind your legs, unwind. Right. This is what it looks like. And this time, here. Not like this. Where you're doing knees. It's this way. Do it lightly though. Sorry, I'm getting carried away because that's what you do the moves usually on that one. Let's just do it. You can just do it upstairs, kind of lightly like this. And then you're out of that clean form. That's the whole section. let me see what you do. I was looking at the other screen up.
Over here.
But yeah, once you're done with that part, you're done with that section, and it's just it's back to this type of stuff where a lot of it's just these other moves are going to be so much easier because because of the ones you already know.
Okay.
It's like you're just doing the same thing at different angles. It's the same with these, but these angles are really funny, and you're reversing shit and stuff like that too. So it's hard, and you're doing the reverse circles. It's different, but like I said, after this, it's way easier for the most part.
Okay. Here. And then
Here. So would it be easier if I did it on the other side?
maybe.
So like a mirror. Do the mirror.
I'm just not sure. I'm not sure when the transition is from these and then to.
Right. That's what I was saying. Yeah, it might be easier on the other. So let me see if can I do this on this side? Yeah, here. So it'd be, instead of doing this, you go, oh shit, I'm not used to doing it on that side. That's one move I don't usually practice on the other side. Because I already do these on both sides anyway, so I don't usually think of it. Here. here. Now, instead of doing this, like for a third one, on your third one, right, you've gone this side, 2. Now on your third one, it's the same circle, but instead of doing this is the same thing, except for it's going to go over here. It's going to go your right hand, and well, yeah, your left hand. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's going to do that. Now this one, instead of doing this, it's going to do this. So instead of going, let me see, instead of going here, you're going here, here. This is doing this. Like you're drawing them in. Or it can be different things. You can be hitting them in the neck here, pow, this way. This one is, it could be like a throwing attack if you're doing this low, but it's usually more of a, like you're following them or something like that. But you're going here, then you can grab. All right. Yeah, and then this is this kind of hammer fist. Well, it's more a loose fist, but you're going. So with that other hand, you're pulling them in. Now you're drawing them in this way. You're going here. I can pull them back this way. But it's really just your leg winding up, unwinding. Your legs unwind up, unwind. Yeah. That's it. So go ahead and, go from there. Oh, yeah. That's it. I'm going to do it on the other side, on the side I usually do it just because so I can show what I'm trying to talk about. When you're going here, look, turn, nice and comfortable, turn. And you're halfway on the back leg, I guess, wound up. But then you go this way. Well, not really. It's not really a back leg, front leg, but your legs are wound up. Unwind, just sit back. Turn. Now from here, let me start trying to show you that. I think we have time for the next move, because the next move is really simple. Well, pretty simple, I think. Yeah. Now, so you do that twice, right? So you've gone here, and on the third one you go here. That's good turn. Now, on the second one, see how your elbow's going back? Your elbow goes back. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me show you the other two angles, so it might make more sense. You got to see the other angles first for it to make more sense, probably. So here, here. Actually, the way they do it, not in 99% of the styles I've seen chants out, they do it. It's kind of like this. Like they're grabbing. Like they're grabbing someone's shirt or something like that. Like this way. So with this hand, just with this hand. So do the here. Oh, different angle. That's right. So here. From this side, what does it look like? Just two of them. I forget if I did two. Now, the next move is just. I think we have time for the next one. Yeah. The next one is just this. You've gone. Okay. You're here. You probably notice why it's so hard to break up one hand with those. It's really subtle. It's not really on this part of the move. You're not doing a lot of hand stuff. It's really your body doing a lot of weird stuff. That's what's so cool about this one, this part of the set. Anyways, so you go here, here, turn. Now here's where you turn into this. Now the second time, see how your elbow's doing this? Same time as you do this, it can also be you're pulling somebody this way into an elbow. It doesn't have to be you're pulling them this way into the fist, you know, or the hammer fist, you know. Because here, remember this one's right here. You're hitting them up the middle. So anyways, the second time, continue with the elbow a little bit. It goes this way. Yeah. Now, so you're gonna go. Second time you go. And I'll show you the last part of the footwork next week because that otherwise it won't make sense. Now, through. I move my foot a little bit. Through. And then. Yeah, you already. I think you already did this movement already. So it might make sense. So the next one is where I have to do. So it's. Now, when you do this foot turns out. So, make sure it's not going to cut off. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's going to. Yeah, that's going to cut off in just a second.
Thanks so much for the lesson.
That's probably enough new moves anyway, though. Huh?
Yeah, there's plenty of new stuff. Are we doing next week or is next week off?
What's yours next week?
I don't know numbers. It's like the 20.
Is it Christmas Eve? No, I'm not good. No, not next week. I think. Oh, wait a second.
Okay.
Yeah, next week's not Christmas Eve, is it?
God, I don't know.
23. No, yeah, I'm doing next week. Yes.
26.
Yes.
Okay, 23rd. Sure. Yeah.
I am. It's
cool.
Friday. It's the Friday class that I'm.
Friday that you don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely. So yeah, practice that and just have a good one.